This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, June 20th, through this coming Sunday, June 26th, 2016. And all I can say is that today is such powerful energy. Today we've got the Summer Solstice, and we also have the full moon in Sagittarius. And the Summer Solstice, this floods us with bright light in this longest day of the year. And this sunlight and full moonlight is illuminating a new definition of who you are, what your truth is, and how you are going to move forward, aligned with spirit and centered in your true power. And this is a lot. This is a whole lot. This full moon is in the last degree of Sagittarius, and it's requiring that we recognize the truth to allow breakthroughs in our bright future path. Your perceptions are changing, and this is requiring you to examine your own personal truth and karmic completion. So this is about closing chapters in your life and completing karmic patterns that you are finally good and ready to leave behind. The focus is in areas like partnerships, marriage and relationships, freedom and independence. And this spans all the way of the fears of being either engulfed or all the way to the fears of being abandoned. And for the bigger picture, you are asked to examine your perceptions of truth and your capacity to live aligned authentically to your very own personal truth. So it's a time to allow a clearing out of what is no longer valid, what is no longer supportive of your abundant, stable, joy-filled growth. Remember, you're not alone. You are supported through this transitional week. So step boldly across those spaces of loss and renewal and keep moving ahead. That way you won't get stuck. Eagerly embrace your rebirth, because it's so much better. This week is a very powerful portal. So show up, do the work, release, and then adore your vital, authentic, new self and new truth. Very, very, very powerful energy for this week. And I can't wait to see what cards we've got here that are going to support us in this. We're using the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine with this beautiful artwork by Steve A. Roberts. And again, I pulled our 3 rows: money, success, and well-being. And let's spread these out. And I'm going to go over each one to give you a complete reading for this very powerful portal, very powerful energy of this week, and how you can use it to your absolute best advantage. Okay, so starting up here in the top row, the money row, I love it. We're starting with the 9 of Earth. Earth is your material world, it's your money, it's your health. 9 is culmination. It tells you that everything that happened before brought you to where you are right now. And you have all the wisdom, all the knowledge, all the experience to do exactly what you want to do. Absolute, perfect, wonderful card to start out our reading for this amazing day, the Summer Solstice and the Sagittarius, last degree of Sagittarius full moon. So, spending quiet time alone is where I'm going to start with that. You need to go within. You need to go within and identify what's important to you and what's not important to you. What are the things that you want to change and you want to let go of to allow you to enjoy these little luxuries and to allow you to enjoy successful self-employment and your spiritual alignment? Beautiful, just gentle, starting off the week around money. Enjoy some, treat yourself a little bit, but mainly go within. Go within and identify what your new relationship with money is going to be from this point forward. And then this beautiful Two of Fire reminds you that you've come into your own. I think we had this last week. You're not alone. You have partnerships to help you take action. This fabulous dragon. You are moving forward in a positive, good way. Any partnerships or contracts that you need to fulfill to have that forward movement for your greatest monetary success, go ahead. Do that. Make those decisions. You're not alone. You're supported. Very, very important reminder for you. And then I love the Chariot. Oh, yes. Thank you for perfect cards for this week. The Chariot reminds you that once you have overcome those inner things, the inner struggles, then you have success. This is this going within, understanding also very much your personal willpower. His personal willpower is what's pulling that chariot. He's aware of the light and the darkness in his life and what he needs to change, and he's moving. There's that huge, beautiful full moon, and I'm going to say this is sunlight coming up here because that's the message I'm being given. So yes, this is an important achievement for you. Identify what's no longer working, and then identify your new, authentic alignment and move forward in that. Just let all those other things fall away. Those things that you are really good and finally ready to let go of that aren't helping you. This takes self-discipline and it takes willpower. You do have to show up and do the work this week. But you're supported in this transition. And not only are you going to get your deep personal willpower and overcoming those struggles, you're also going to get public recognition for this. So it's going to show up at work or in your family or where it matters most to you. So allow Archangel Metatron to help you pull your chariot in the direction that you want to go for your greatest joy and happiness. And now your success row, we're starting with the 10 of air. 10s are doorways. The 9 leads you to the doorway. And then it's up to you to step through. This is a doorway of knowledge. And it's beautiful because it's telling you this is the end of a difficult situation. So yes, maybe that history and where you've been and what's been leading up to today has been a bit difficult. But now you have those aha, epiphany, wake up moments to know where you want to go from here. So embrace this change and things are going to get better. And if you've had addictions or things that are really dragging you down, you're going to overcome that now. You're going to walk away. This is absolutely the card of letting go of all those things that are no longer serving you. So you can move forward. You can recognize you're just going through the door. Keep going. It's all good. It's going to bring you success. The 4 of Fire reminds you, just take a deep breath. You've done the work. 4 is doing the work. Fire is taking action. So here you are swirling in your golden, beautiful orb of contentment, peace, and abundance. So this week is emotional. This week is going to dredge up some long lost things that maybe you've been in denial about or you just don't want to face, and illusions that you just keep trying to drag along. And it's asking you to let that go. And once you do, once you dust off all that dirt, you've got this golden goodness. And you can breathe. Contentment, peace, and abundance. What an amazing card for our success row. And it reminds you, you also have a happy home life. So it's coming into alignment with your personal relationships. And if you've been having some deadlines or some things that you wanted to get completed, you've got this successful completion of those projects. Doing the work, taking the action. So a nice card to remind us to keep up in alignment. We started with a 10 on the success row, and we're ending with a 10. This time the 10 of our material world, our health, our money, and reminding you again, you can reap the benefits. Go within, understand today. Do the work today, tomorrow, Wednesday. They're showing me that you're going to get ideas in your dreams, and if they're important, you will remember them to help you realign to this. This is a big full moon of marriage and relationships and partnerships on every level. So this is telling you, you will go through that doorway of all that understanding, and you're going to have a happy family life. You're going to have financial security. And please remember to find the magic in the little things, in the simple things. It's that stop and smell the flowers. It's like this 9 of Earth, the card before, enjoying life's little luxuries. Take care of yourself so you can take care of other people. It all flows. So, now we're on to our well-being row. I love it. The 5 of Water. This is your emotions. These 2 cards. The water cards. Emotions. So it's well-being. Yes, this week is probably for most people, and it may have started over the weekend. Maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you were feeling a little funky, a little out of sorts. And that was this energy building up, asking you to do this work. What do you need to let go of? What dynamics need to change in your life? Need to change in your relationships? Need to change in your relationship with freedom and independence to allow you to start a new chapter, maybe even a new volume. This is a whole new book for you. So they're saying, please don't focus on what you perceive went wrong. Don't keep telling that story. Don't keep trying to explain what happened in the past. That's only ego and drama, and it doesn't get you anywhere. That's a complete waste of energy. So please, use your energy to your highest advantage and move on. Get out of this place. Just these cups are empty. This is dark and just buried under the water. Nothing's happening here. Just change all this. Describe how you want things to turn out, the absolute highest potential. See the absolute most positive in every situation and celebrate the goodness to get you out of this rut, to get you out of this default pattern and allow things to be a little more happy for you, that you do get those desired outcomes. And the 2 of Water, I believe we've gotten this before, but again, I feel this comes up a lot. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. Oh, when I first sat down to, think about the reading for today, forgiveness is the first thing that they were showing me, and how, you forgive yourself first. And then you forgive all those other people, because the Sagittarius full moon is about releasing those relationships where maybe something went wrong or it didn't work out the way that you anticipated. It's about recognizing your role in that and recognizing the other person's role in it as well. You need that balance. It's like the scales, balancing the scales. So yes, do your forgiveness work this week. And then allow your relationships to come into alignment. Just like this 10 of Earth. A happy, happy home life, a happy family. It's all here for you. Allow this gentle things growing closer, relationships growing closer to his union on an authentic footing. where you are absolutely yourself. You're not playing any games. You're not telling people what you think they want to hear. You are 1,000% authentically yourself. And that other person is authentically themselves as well. Then you can meet and everything works. That's that unconditional love. Forgiveness and unconditional love. No judgments. Aw, the Six of Air. Perfect card to end our reading, to end this week with. Things are looking up. This is a journey. This is a journey to leave all this stress and chaos and goofiness behind. It's all just draining off there. And there you are in your beautiful blue boat, and you're just sailing forward. And where you're going is calmer and nicer and filled with all those joyful things that matter to you. All the things that you think are important. And they're reminding me, oh yes, here it is. The Ten of Air, the first on our success row, says, the end of a difficult situation. And this card says, the end of a difficult situation. So, double up on that. This week, even if you think everything's blowing up in your life, remember, this is it. It's not going to get worse. Just use this week to jettison all those things that you don't need anymore. Those things that are not attributing to your happiness, that are not attributing to what brings you joy and health and goodness and vitality. Let's just finally let those go. This Ten of Air, let it all go. And now the Six of Air says, take a trip, realize that you're going to land on calmer, happier shores, and all that stress and all that goofiness is behind you. So take the emotional trip, take whatever it is you need to do to allow yourself to finally let go. You know, if you don't, you're not going to feel good. This summer solstice full moon energy, it's requiring you to do this work. So if you feel crummy or have headaches or tummy problems, just think about emotionally what it is you need to release. And I would love to help you any way that I can with a personal reading to specifically address what is going on in your life right now. Tune you into your spirit guides and your angels and get the answers and the clarity and the understanding that you need to move on in your life. All the information is on my website, spiritpathways.net. Go on there. It's how you book a reading. If you have any questions, there's a contact form, and I will help you and answer your questions and schedule you a reading. So have a wonderful week. Enjoy this beautiful longest day and full moon, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.